What's up, everybody? It's Pam. So I want to do a review on a classic horror movie that I had never seen. There's a lot of classic movies I haven't seen, primarily because when I finally watch them, I'm usually disappointed, or I feel like I'm going to be disappointed, so I don't watch them. But John Carpenter's The Thing on Blu-ray. Finally sat down and watched this one a couple weeks ago, and I loved it. It was fantastic. It was much better than I expected it to be. I remember I saw a little piece of it on TV years ago, like a long time ago, and I thought it was really freaky. Freaked me out when I was younger. So I never watched it, and then when I got older, I just decided, didn't want to watch it. So I finally did, and I loved it. As with John Carpenter's movies, it seems like he put a lot of effort into the cinematography. Everything is just like, it looks beautiful. The whole set, the scene, right down to the last detail, like the melting ice on the walls, everything looks beautiful. I was blown away, especially on Blu-ray. It was a really good copy on Blu-ray, a really good transfer. It looks amazing. The whole set is just so cool. It gets you right into the movie, sucks you into the atmosphere. It feels really cool. You get the way it moves and everything. The plot like develops and everything. It's like the atmosphere kind of develops around it. And the more you get into the movie, the more things happen, the more it feels different, and he did a fantastic job with that. The story itself is just a really cool idea. Anyway, it's actually a remake, which a lot of people I don't know, don't realize it's a remake. It's a remake of I think it's The Thing from Another Planet or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but it's a really old movie that I haven't seen. I don't really have any desire to see it. John Carpenter, doing a remake, people don't think about that. But actually, with the new Thing coming out too, I think that it's one that a lot of people should see. A lot of people I know haven't seen it, and it's a great movie. But the effects in the Thing also, like, they're older and they're all practical effects, and a lot of them looked like kind of iffy, but he did a fantastic job with the effects in this movie. Of course, the acting is great. Kurt Russell is a good actor as the main guy. And all the other actors were great too. Who was it? Ving Rhames, I think? Was in it? No, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Ving Rhames. He was good also. The story of, basically this thing taking over body, and you don't know who it is at any time, and it could be anybody. You don't know exactly what it wants. It's just a really cool idea. I'm on the edge of my seat basically the whole movie, even though it's an older movie, and I basically knew what it was about, and I'd seen little pieces of it, but I'm still on the edge of my seat, just like, okay, who is it? Who's the thing? How are they going to find out? What are they going to do? What's going to happen? Fantastic job with that. The music was great, as always. John Carpenter's movies, the ones I've seen anyway, does a good job with the music. I wish that the newer movies, like especially The Thing coming out, the remake, I hope that they don't ruin the atmosphere, because you can tell how much work was put into this movie on the set. It was a fantastic set. I just can't explain enough how much I loved how much effort he put into the set and the whole atmosphere of the movie. It all builds together, It makes for an exceptional movie. It's a lot more work. And with the new movie, I have a feeling there's going to be some CGI, and they're going to mess some things up. Plus, they already messed with the story. The characters are different, and there's going to be a girl, which already, right away, the fact that there's going to be a girl makes me a little hesitant, because the original one, I liked the idea, or I liked the fact that there were all men out there, and it felt like that's what it was supposed to be, because they're all out there, working, and there should be just like they're all a bunch of friends, and then they don't have no idea who it is, and they're out there for a job. It felt good with all like men. It worked better. If that makes sense at all, I don't know. But I have seen some pictures from the set, from the monsters of the new Thing, and it looks like there's some pretty realistic or practical effects going into it. So I'm happy about that. I'll definitely see the remake. But John Carpenter did a fantastic job with this movie. I'm kind of in a way glad I waited so long to see it because I really, really enjoyed this movie, especially on Blu-ray. I would suggest that everyone pick this up on Blu-ray if you can. It looked beautiful. The set was just so, oh, it was amazing. I loved it. Definitely one of the best Blu-ray transfers I've seen, and it looked just great. So I loved this movie. It's definitely, I would say, one of the best, second best John Carpenter movie next to Halloween, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. I'd say it's one of the best horror movies ever made, and it's just a great movie that I think everyone should see. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is great. Thanks for watching, everybody.